Sparkle Squad, this is Monica, and I have another treasure box edition from my friends at PotomacBeads.com. Welcome to Marbled Minerals, where the raw beauty of the earth meets the intricate artistry of metalwork. Each month, we curate a treasure trove of swirling patterns, hand-selected stones, and detailed metallic accents designed to spark your creative vision. Dive into this collection and let these unique relics transform your next masterpiece into something truly extraordinary. And on the back, we have a list of all the goodies that should be before you here. And they have all of the information, but they just don't have colors or some of the details in case you might get confused by a stone or whatnot. But I believe now most of these are always coming with the labels on them, so they'll have the number and probably the color and everything here. So if you run out or you'd like to buy more, you can always go to their website and get those. Otherwise, I'm going to be showing you what's in this treasure box, and if I do find them available on the website separately, I'll be sure to link them below. They will be my affiliate links, and I really appreciate those of you who are clicking and using my affiliate links to Potomac Beads and other places. That really helps me out a lot. I've got some more of this premium quality no fray latex elastic cord. This is your stretchy cord, and this is something that I can use to do all kinds of different things as far as bracelet making and some other little crafts that I like to do. I don't typically use stretch cord, but I do know how to tie the knot, and I will actually also add a little dab of glue into my knots. But whenever I wear a bracelet or any kind of jewelry, really, I want to be sure that it's on bead stringing wire. But this is nice to have, especially if I'm in like I'm making awareness bracelets and stuff, because a lot of people do like stretch bracelets. And if you're a fan of the stretchy bracelets, I've not had any problems with the Potomac stretch string. I've never had any problems with the knots coming out or fraying or anything like that. Here is the 0.8 millimeter, and we will be making something with that. We've got some brown and black and some metallic. Looks like there's some coppers and stuff. This is a gem duo metal mix. So there we have a tube full of those, and that reminds me of my string bean kitty. My little jewelry that I made with those other duos, I created a bracelet and earrings that was a reminder of my string bean because she was a tortie cat, and I guess I'm going to be in that vein this time here with some other goodies. Just a little nod to my friend. I miss her. It's been over a year now, and I still miss her all the time. These are beautiful. These are some check swirl drop Chesapeake drift. And it's kind of like a blue, and I think that's like a red and brown mix on the other side, but I love that blue. Ah! I love these leaf toggles. I think I'm out of this color too, so that's cool. This is the antique brass, and I love these because they are so realistic looking. It's like you can have that as a toggle, or you can use it as your focal piece. I oftentimes hear back from a lot of the people that have bought these leaf themed bracelets that I've made that they just prefer to use that as their focal. It's beautiful in any of the colors. I used to have some rose gold, but I think I'm completely out of those, and these are harder to find too. Athena cast pewter toggle leaf and grapes. Oh yeah, because there's grapes on the toggle bar. I keep forgetting about the grapes. And we have some pearl drops. These are cream 6x9 millimeter strand in cream. Very classy. We have some glass leaves. Oh, these are pretty. Check glass. They are milk chocolate. Yes, please. Then we've got some Miyuki seed beads in a matte transparent dark topaz. Look at the pink and the copper together with that. There's a little flash of purple in there. These are really tiny, but gosh, the color. 11/0 size on that for those of you keeping up. We've got some mermaid glass beads in the lavender matte 6 millimeter. These I love. Now, I think I've got mostly the 8 millimeter size. I bought a bunch of their colors last year or the year before. And I haven't had a request for a lot of these, but I love to make them for gifts. And everyone that I've given a gift to, they're just really enamored by the look of the beads because they look like they've got some kind of magical glow inside of it. So these are lavender matte, and this is a copper iris duo. Very pretty, 7x4 millimeter. And these are the disc duos in the white Lila Vega luster in the 6 millimeter. Miyuki Delica in the matte transparent topaz, but there is aurora borealis to it. So even though it's matte, it's still gonna have a little sheen because of that aurora borealis. Oh, how pretty. Oh my gosh, they're just so tiny. This is some Monica colors again. Look at that. It looks like a fuchsia copper. These are Miyuki Twisted Bugles in Claret 2x12 millimeters. But really, I'd say like fuchsia and copper, because see how I'm flashing it there? And there's kind of a gold, but there's a copper in there too. So, those are interesting. And then we've got these Rizzo beads. I would say rice beads, but no. Okay, Rizzo beads. So I guess they have the one hole. I guess they're going to dangle. I don't know. I don't think I've ever used these, but there's a bunch of colors in there. We've got 4mm gold champagne in the crystal rounds. Look at that flashing. And these interesting beads are a long barrel peridot gold splash. And I have tiny little Rivolis this time. Look at this. I've got 2 in the amethyst, and these are 8mm. Wow, I didn't even think they were 8mm. I just did this Rivoli project, so now I've got teeny tiny ones here. Then we've got some antique copper plated head pins, and I love these because they have the balls on the end of them. So this is a 38mm, not quite 2 inches. So if you're not familiar with Potomac Beads, they have 2 different monthly subscriptions that have options for however you like to bead. So if you're someone like me and you just like to build up your bead stash and create a design, then this is the box for you. This also tends to come with a lot of tools and things like your cord and all of that. So that's really neat. And it's different every time. And I really like that. I even got a pair of pliers once. So it's a lot of fun with the treasure box edition. And then the other one is the kit edition, where you could have 2 to 4 different kits where you can make a ring or a necklace. Got some necklaces back there, y'all. Several different types of projects. But then also, if you absolutely draw a blank and you just cannot find any inspiration, all you gotta do is go to their website. PotomacBeads.com/ideas, and you can get whatever you want. Like if you got a Rivoli, for instance, and you're thinking, what I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. And if you're not really much into bead weaving, you might still be able to find another project. I know she just had one with Rivoli wire wrap earrings. In the old way of doing it, it was always the kit was a different type of project, and then whatever your leftovers were, you could use to build your stash. And I loved it. I used to subscribe to that for several years, and I still have a couple of those boxes that I have just not made. I've not had time. Potomac Beads is a jewelry supplier that seems to actually care about what we're missing and tries to give that back to us in some way. And I think that's important, because you know as well as I do, honey, you got a certain color you want to use all the time, or you know, you like a certain type of cord, or it's got to be this certain size. Or a finish. And if someone is able to then source and pull that for you and have that available, and it might not be what you've always used before, but you might really like it, then what's the problem? And I think that they're high quality as far as what I have been using before and what I can get now. You know, there's a lot of things that you get that's just the quality is not there, and you find that out very quickly. But with Potomac, I've never had any kind of issues at all. I love every bit of it. So I'm not just telling you that because I'm reviewing for them every month on this treasure box edition, because I actually do purchase aside from getting this, if you can believe it. Just don't tell my husband. Because I'm on a beaded budget, which is at 0. Shh. When it's anytime between October through February or early March, because of holiday bead sales and Tucson gem show sales from a multitude of my suppliers that I like to go shopping with, you know, I can't turn down a deal. So I'm in a little bit of predicament. I'm in a sort of way, a budgeted way. But you know, that's a discussion for another time. I know several of my friends probably feel that pain too. So yes, I will be back making some beautiful things with these beautiful things. This is my finished jewelry for the Marbled Minerals treasure box from Potomac Beads. I have created a stretchy bracelet with some of the copper and purple, and then I had some things in my stash. This is Imperial Purple Jasper that I included with this cube bead here that is a mix of different types of stone. I think this might be, gosh, I'm gonna have to look that up. It's got that green, purple, and pink color in it, but the round beads are the Imperial Purple Jasper. And then I have those nice long sparkly bugle beads in with the different crystal rounds. Created these little earrings to kind of carry on that line that is within in the bracelet itself, but it does give it a little bit of a different look. And I just made some simple loops to feed a jump ring through to finish that design off. So I think that turned out really pretty. I don't typically make stretch bracelets unless like I'm doing them for kids, or maybe I'm doing them for like some sort of an event or something, because I don't get a lot of requests for it. But then also I prefer the bead stringing wire, like the security of that, just for, you know, professional finished. But if you do the right kind of knots and you use a little dab of glue, it's fine on these stretch cord bracelets. This is an unexpected, unique double strand stretch bracelet. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and share this with any of your jewelry making friends that might be interested in items from Potomac Beads. If you've not already subscribed to my channel, please do so. And as always, thank you so much for watching and have a sparkle-rific day, y'all. Bye!